What's going on, everyone? So you may recall a few weeks ago, or maybe even a month ago, I'm not sure, but I made a video about things you can do to save money by doing things you already do. And I'll link that here. But today is going to be a continuation of that video because, as I mentioned in the first video, there was going to be a part two. So here's the part two. Let's get into it. First up, we have take surveys. So, at the end of your Walmart receipt, it may tell you to take a survey and enter into some drawing to win $1,000. Or, at the end of your receipt, there's usually a survey so that you can get something. So by all means, do those. But there are actually websites and apps that you can download that will pay you to just take surveys. Now, of course, it's going to be very small increments of money, but if you do enough, it'll add up. So if you're a survey taker, if you like giving your opinion on things, this is something that you can consider doing just to earn a little bit of cash. Number two, dog walking. If you're naturally a walker, if you enjoy exploring and walking around new neighborhoods, if you enjoy getting outside and getting your steps in, why not take up a little dog walking? There are people that are too busy, that are working, that just don't have the space to walk their dogs, and they will pay you to do that service for them. So if you don't mind picking up a little poop every now and then, consider this to be an option of ways you can make a little extra money. Again, there's apps, there's websites where you can download them and see what's in your area, who needs your services. And yeah, you're getting in steps anyway, you're taking walks anyway. Why not take a dog with you? Number three, watch videos. If you're a TikTok scroller, a YouTube Shorts scroller, any kind of social media, you're on social media all day long watching videos. Well, did you know that there are also apps and websites that will pay you to watch videos? So again, they're going to be small amounts, but the more videos you watch, the more that's going to add up. You're going to get paid. Maybe you can even just have these videos playing in the background all day long while you do some other tasks. Again, if you're already a video watcher, this is something that you can do and get money for it. Now, I don't know if it's going to be stuff that you already watch. There might be categories on things that interest you and that you can watch them. But again, if there are things that wouldn't interest you at all, just put them on in the background while you're taking a shower, while you're cooking. You don't even have to be listening to it, really. Just have it playing and get that free money just for doing that task. Next up, number four, that's going to be cancel unused subscriptions. Pull up your monthly statement, maybe your last three statements, and just look at what you're subscribed to. You'd be surprised of how many people are subscribed to something they didn't even know they were subscribed for, and they have it used for years. So that Hulu account, you got that so that you could watch that one show, and once you finish that season, you haven't watched it since. So why are we still paying for Hulu? This is going to go against what this channel is about, but even your gym membership. If you live in an apartment complex that has enough equipment in a gym, if you can use outdoor activity for cardio, like go on walks or ride your bike or things like that, you can watch videos on YouTube. I have a whole playlist on free workouts. So if you can just find an at-home workout on YouTube using some things you have in your house, using some resistance bands, do that and cancel your gym membership. One, if you're not using it, then that's really just a waste of money. But two, if you can find a way to use materials that you're already paying for, like I mentioned with the apartment complex, you're already paying rent to use these amenities. And if the gym has enough for you to use, if you can make it work, then make it work. You can save a little money by canceling those subscriptions. So again, look at any TV platforms that you have, look at any gym places. That could be a spa, that could be a Pilates place, that could be just your regular gym membership. Any music subscriptions that you're not using, Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, Google Music, YouTube Music, whatever. Any of these subscriptions that you are paying every month and never using, go ahead and cancel them. Put that money back in your pocket. Number five, and this is going to go with my previous point about using it outside for exercise. But if you live in a walkable city, a walkable neighborhood, I know that's not the case for everyone, but if you can walk, bike, or even take the bus, do that instead of taking your car. You're going to save money on gas. So that's putting money back in your pocket. And you'll save money on car maintenance in general, because the more you drive your cars, the more service you need. The quicker you're going to need new tires, the quicker you're going to need an oil change, and all these things. So save money by using your body and public transportation to get you places. Now, again, this is just if it's convenient. You know, if it's going to take you a 4-hour bus ride to get somewhere where you could drive in 20 minutes, okay, then don't do that. But I just mean if you literally live down the street from a grocery store, down the street from shopping centers or things like that, then consider just taking a walk to go to these places instead of taking your car. It will save you some money in the long run. Number 6, clip coupons. Personally, I'm a big fan of Kroger. And no, Kroger is not sponsoring that, though that will be cool. But I love Kroger. And before I go shopping, I will pull up my app and I'll just clip coupons. Even if it's something that I'm not going to the store right in this moment, sometimes those coupons don't expire for a month or some weeks out. So maybe I don't need it this trip, but in the future, I might buy it. It doesn't hurt to clip it because you never know if you might need it. So I go through there, I clip all these coupons, and then when I'm at the end of my purchase, I haven't even thought about what was clipped. But I'll just notice all this money coming off, like, oh, this coupon, this thing, whatever. And it takes my total from $100 to $75. So boom, I just saved $25 by taking 5 minutes to clip a bunch of coupons. So I don't know what grocery store you use, whether that be Walmart, whether that be Aldi, whether that be wherever. But when they mail you things, when they send you emails about things, and if they have a good app like Kroger does, take advantage of that. Click those coupons and save some money. Again, you're going to go grocery shopping anyway. You're going to buy these things anyway. Why not get a little money back by clipping a coupon? My 7th and final tip is stop buying books and get a library card. You're a reader. I get it. You're going to read anyway. But why not save a little money by just renting it from the library? I guess I won't say renting it, but checking it out from the library, because that's a free service, right? Instead of buying the book. One, when you buy a book, you don't know if you're going to like that book. Someone recommended it to you, so now you're going to buy it. You might read it, decide you don't even like it. Now you're stuck with this book. 2, it takes up a lot of space. If you're someone that moves around a lot, that could be very heavy. So unless you are a book collector, you're trying to build your own library, buying books can get expensive. They go $15 to $20 sometimes. So if you're interested in a book, do what I do. I go to the library, I rent it out, I read it. If it's a book I think I would read again, which is usually just a self-help book, then at that point I will buy it because this is the book that I want to revisit. But if it's like some fiction, fantasy, mystery book, usually once you read those books, you're not going to read them again because the plot has you've already solved the plot. It's not as interesting. It's not like watching the movie over and over again. A lot of people can't read a book a second time, again, unless it's an informative book, something that you are learning from. But if it's a fun, creative book, it's usually a one and done. So don't waste the money on that. Don't waste the space in your home on that either. Get you a library card and just start that system. Okay, so those are my 7 tips in this part 2 series of how you can save money doing things that you already do. Hope you enjoyed it. Comment what your favorite tip was, or the one that you're more likely to use. Me personally, I think the library tip was my favorite one because I love the library system. Thank you, public libraries. I hope they never go away. If you like this video, you know what to do. Give me that thumbs up. Please share with a friend who is on their saving money adventure. This would be a great thing for you to do before we start the new year, because we all have that New Year's goal of I'm going to either make more money or save more money. So let's get these habits rolling before our new year starts. I'll catch you in the next video. And as always, don't forget to crush it.